Tosca.
Hi Theo.
En wat gaan we deze keer doen? What do you want?
Ja, lekker kort. Geen short pixie, maar een pixie dan.
Ja.
Vertelde je juist. En dan wil ik het hier een beetje kort zo. En dan dit in één lengte laten.
Ja.
En dan dit ook kort. En dan hier zo'n puntje.
Okay.
Ja?
Tosca wants to leave the length on top a little bit longer. She wants a straight line into the sides, on the line shorter. Then on the back she wants to get it into the natural shapes and into an angle. And then the other side also the same. Tosca, will you turn so you can see what your hair has grown? Last time was December. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hello friends on YouTube, come do Tosca's hair again. As always, I start with protection, because she loves short hair, and if you want to have short hair, you need to protect the clothes for the hairs that falls off. And she wanted the zebra cape out of Africa in Holland.
I love Africa.
Yes, you do?
I was there.
Mooi.
In the jungle.
Yeah. First I start with wetting her hair. Now she has beautiful hair. And sometimes people think her hair is a little bit thin, but it's not true. Because I used a lot of lightings around it. You can see through the hairs. There's also warm lighting. The skin tones plop up. But normally in daylight you don't see anything of her skin. The first thing I'm going to do, because the hair is a bit stiff, by condition, going to use the conditioner into the hairs. It's a conditioner of Glint. I put a photo of it into the frames. This I comb through the hairs. Now, knowing what she wants, I'm gonna part the hairs in the lines so I can see the shape going to work in. I start in the underlines. So watch at the natural lines. Take the hairs up. Take a small clip. Continue the line of parting. And first start on her right side. So this is my line of parting. I start on the holy bone, to the back, onto the center of the skull bone. That will be short. Okay, take my black scissor of Kione and start in the underlines. Lifting the hairs up with my scissor, catch them with my comb, and creating my first lines.
Het is een mooie schaar.
Ja. Leuk is dat je ook, je kunt er ook special paint op laten zetten. Hè?
Ja?
Voor mij hebben ze toen een draak erop gezet, kijk.
Wauw. Heeft een heel mooi geluid.
Ja, het is echt een Barber scissor. This scissor is specially made for barbers because it has to sound like an old-fashioned barber scissor.
Ja.
And it's real sharp. It's a nice tool to work with.
Maar hij is niet zo zwaar.
Nee, valt er mee.
Het is echt een fijn geluid.
Going on the back of the ears. Pushing with my comb the hair straight up. Now we don't go for ultra short. So that's why I use my scissors and not my clippers. Pull the ear down, go in the rounding of the ear. Afterwards I do this with a small clipper and clean the line nice and straight. I take my clips off so you can see the line, because here we're going to work in a straight line. Now we wanted to go to the center of the skull bone, so I point with my scissor on that line, and on the lines on the side will be straight and disconnected, and the lines on the back will be connected, because then you have a better flow into the hairline. Ja, het is wat. Het leven.
Nou. Ga je nog naar Amerika?
Dat weet ik niet. Ja, Italië gaat niet door, Duitsland gaat niet door.
Oh, had je een afspraak?
Ja.
In verband met corona.
Ja, coronavirus, ja.
Ja, maar het is echt corona, hè?
Ja.
Dat is lekker door een diertje.
Ja. Japanse auto.
Ja.
Die Toyota Corona.
Ja.
Clean the contour line. Using the same lines as I'm going to work into the neckline. And make sure the line is flowing, so when it grows back nicely. So now I'm on the center of the skull, so now I go back on the upper lines and create myself first this line. Now she wants to keep the length on the front as long as possible, so I just take off the dry ends. Take those up in natural lines.
Kijk, zo'n mooie strakke lijn.
And again, on the back, I want to connect the lines. So my position of my fingers is a little bit different than on the sides, because here the hair has to travel up, because otherwise I cannot connect it to the lines. Go back over the same line, take the hairs up in an angle, holding my fingers in the lines of the skull. And just behind the ear, I'm going to travel in a straight line. So I get a nice blonde line on the sides. These are my first lines. Strak, hè? Clean the roundings around the ear. Sharpen the side beard. Lift the hairs up and give it a slight angle so it grows back nicely. So now I have a clean line on this side. Could go to the other side. Okay, also on this side we want to get in a straight line on the sides and then go into an angle on the back. So also this hefty part, now this dried up, so wet it. Set out the same baseline as I did on the other side. Coming to this side, again lifting the hairs up with my comb. Don't go too short. Take this hairs with it because it gives a rounding to the back, so it gives a nicer flow over the holy bone and the first lines of the skin contact. I do in the same line. Gewoon een pak haar zo.
Ja. Ja, dat is flink pak.
Ja. Travel over to the back. Go for the same line with my fine comb.
Ja, leuk.
Go back to my clipper again. Go behind the ears. Following my comb in an angle, so don't take too much off. You stay in the neckline.
Oh, ik vind het zo fijn dat er wel vanaf is.
Ja, deze flappen hier.
Oh, echt ja.
Yeah, Tosca loves short hair, so and when it's short, yeah, it feels different, and also it makes you look younger most of the times. But also the clean feeling of short hair. Show you what I do in the back. Now I'm on the center of the skull bone. There I go into the lines of the line of cutting. And when I go over to the other side, of course, my comb turns. And I'm just adapting in the opposite lines, the lines of the hairs and the fall of hairs. Now I open this up. I'm going to cut this line. Now you see the length of the hairs. Go in for a straight line. Take my fingers on the holy bone. Did that also on the other side, and creating a blunt disconnected line. Watch on the other side. For above the ears, that's the same, so that's okay.
Het is leuk dat dat korte puntje hier door komt.
Yeah. To the back, I go over in a different way of cutting. Lay the hairs in natural fall. Take my comb into the lines. And make sure I get that fall into the hairs. Pointing at the center of the neckline. I give it a slight graduation so it falls nicely into the neckline. When I come on the center, I turn, of course, and go back. See, the hair hangs down in the center. Make sure this is a nice flowing line. So take the hairs up, lift them up, and give them again a slight graduation. In the free hand, I control the line. Do the slipping, so no hard lines. Just let my scissors slip, so I get a nice soft graduated line. Take a bit of the length on top, not too much.
Ja, doe hem.
Des te vlug ik je weer model zijn.
Dat is waar.
And see how wonderful the lines are. Coming to the upper hair. Starting in the front. Now I know she wants to get some length,
Ja, dat mag wel even.
but I need the shape. So I take off the dry parts and make it that way that it nicely falls to the other side.
Ja, anders komt er zo'n slagje in. Ja.
Ja. Een beetje uitdunnen, hè?
Ja.
Ik heb er minder last van. And go back over the same line. Shape it. Force it in the line you want to. So lift hairs up, take them over, and make sure the underlines will push the hairs to the other side. So turn and lay them. And when you free them, you see already that the line is hanging to the other side. Only on this part, I take a little bit off. So make sure that the line goes nicely into a short angle and then to the back.
Ja.
So get it.
Ja, super.
And this line I don't have to adapt like I did on the other side, because this line flows into the line to the sides. Going to the upper hair. just take off a small part, just the dry ends.
Het ziet er goed uit.
Ja. Knap vrouw.
Ja. Was ik.
Ja. Bijna steeds.
Ja, ik vind oud worden niet leuk.
This is not much coming off.
Dat is mooi dus als dat zo recht is. Ja.
Mm-hmm.
Is dat een ventilator tegen?
Ja. Dat is het enige geluid wat we hier hebben.
Ja.
Dat is niet veel, hè?
Ja.
Soms ben ik wel blij met dat geluid.
Ja.
Want anders heb je hier echt geen geluid.
Ja, dat klopt.
En dat vind ik dan
Ja,
echt
de
jammer.
storing, dat valt me wel op.
Ja. Mooi, mooi, mooi. Even een mooie, fijne uitwinschaar.
He is the best hairdresser
In the world.
in the world, yes.
It's the most wonderful world.
Ja. Ik zou maar je raad weten als je niet meer zou knippen. Maar dat liet ik zo groeien.
Luister inderdaad, goeie.
Ja.
Oh ja, we hebben Jim ook nog, hè. Dat scheelt
Oh,
ook
ja.
een stuk. En Mayra is ook echt goed in
Ja.
korte knipsen, want die heb ik van mij geleerd, hè.
Ja.
Dus die is toch weer anders dan Jim.
Ja. Maar ik zou het niet over de
Now with my ultra fine thinning scissor, I just thin out a little bit of the weight, not too much. Otherwise, I think there's too much hair hanging on her face.
Ja.
And by taking off a little bit,
Ja, slim.
don't need much, but a bit is enough. Cleaning up the contours with a knife, and then I can dry your hair.
De beroemde mes.
Ja, gewoon laten zien op het scheid aan. Hè?
Echt jongen, weet je dat de mensen me aanhouden om die haren,
Ja.
of om mijn jas die ik aan heb, of de schoenen.
Ja, leuk toch?
Ja. Wildvreemde mensen. En het,
Okay, starting to blow dry the hair. Take a no yellow spray of Attitude. Just really smells nice. It gives a nice protection to the hairs and also that nice silver flow. When I push it on my hands, you can see it.
oh, echt mooi.
Ja, ik vind altijd heel mooi die silver spray.
Ja.
En vooral als je dan droog is, dus helemaal gaaf.
Ik doe altijd lekker met die blauwe shampoo 2 keer in de week. Maar het was niet zo vaak mijn haar.
Ja, maar dat hoeft ook helemaal niet.
Nee joh. Dus, ik wist niet dat het grijshaar nog mooier kon worden, hè?
Oh ja, zeker wel.
Oh, misschien. Nou, wat een product is.
Ja, voor die implant moet je
Ja.
op de gaten houden.
Ja.
For sofa blow drying. Now, Tos wants some extensions into the front, so I'm going to give her that pleasure. So I made her some extensions, gonna work them in. Okay, made her 3 extensions. Those small extensions. Lay them on top so I can work with them. And I kind of find me a way to put them in. So I take me first small part of hairs. Make sure there are no hairs in the opposite lines. I do this just with a glue pastel. Glue my extension in, but just about, and just glue them in. The wonderful thing of this is that they stay in for as long the hairstyle is.
So good.
After a while I will make them shorter, of course. So you have no glue for wood because this is synthetic. Wet my fingers again.
Oh Theo, het lag nog voor dat je niet voor hout pakt.
Nee, maar die heb je erbij.
Ja, godsamme ja. Oh, vind ik zo mooi hè.
Dit, ja.
Ja, echt.
Dat is ook mooi.
Zo blij dat er stukjes erin zitten.
I always work with 3, 5, but never with numbers like 1 or 2 or 4, 6.
Altijd wel geen even getal, hè?
Uneven.
Ja. Wauw, Theo. Mooi. Ja.
Now this, of course, I have to make in length.
Theo is a real artist.
Don't tell them all. First thing I do is I take my blow dryer and make also the same curve into the extensions. So I know where they have to lay.
Mooi, hè?
Then I take a feather knife and make them on the length I want. Go on the line and just feather them out. Making sure they fall nicely into the hairstyle. And these are natural hairs, so they adapt the same way, the things as your normal hair. They will be certainly in line with your normal hair.
Wauw, mooi. Zo blij mee. Wauw, Theo, dat is echt te gek. Wauw, super. Oh, wat mooi. Kijk, man. Oh. Super. Wauw. That's a wow.
The wow factor.
Ja. Dat is zo mooi zo zoals ze verhangen, hè? Oh, super. Ja.
Just a little bit hairspray. It's a hairspray of glint.
Die ruikt ook als we
Ja, ruikt lekker. Al die spullen ruiken lekker. And for so far, Tosca with extensions.
Wauw, dear.
So now,
Compliment.
now clean her skin, of course. I thank her for being my model. I thank you for watching.
Wow.
We are both wondering what you all comments on that. Tosca was totally turned, so you see the end result. Bye bye, till next time. Again.
Super.
Dankjewel.
Jij, dankjewel Theo.
Graag gedaan.
Lekker kort, geen short pixie, maar een pixie dan,
Ja.
vertelde je juist. En dan wil ik het hier een beetje kort zo.
Chakelijns,
En dan
ja.
dit in één lengte laten.
Ja.
En dan dit ook kort. En dan hier zo'n puntje.
Okay.
Ja?
Tosca wants to leave the length on top a little bit longer. She wants a straight line into the sides, underlines shorter. Then on the back she wants to get it into the natural shapes and into an angle. And then the other side also the same. Tosca, will you turn so you can see what your hair has grown? Last time was December. And